We've got a really great, compelling new resource within the Amalgam toolkit, and I'll take you through that right now for the ability to reclassify transactions of any type at any time. So I've got my Amalgam toolkit open here on the right. I navigate into resources and QuickBooks. Down here, we've got the Transaction Reclassifier. It does pretty much exactly what the name implies. So you'll see the kind of classic Amalgam template structure populate here, and then we'll enter some information to actually edit and download transactions, or download and then edit transactions. So let's just start for the beginning of the year in our fake company ABC widgets. We'll do the 31st is the end of the month. We can also filter for account. I'm not going to do that. I'll just show kind of what it looks like. And so it'll take a second here because it's pulling in different types of information across all the different transactions within QuickBooks. But we'll see first, we'll get deposits, we'll get expenses, journal entries, all those types of things will start to funnel in, invoices that we create, et cetera, et cetera. You can see the date it's created, the type of transaction, the amount, all of those types of things. So if you have a situation where you're rebuilding books, or you need to do kind of end of year cleanups, those types of things, this is a great resource that enables you to do that. There's some similar functionalities within QuickBooks, but you'll see this one's a little bit more robust with a little bit more functionality. So if I want to change particular accounts, like these expenses shouldn't actually be software apps, they should be something else. We can say, let's just say I want to move that to uncategorized expense because it actually shouldn't be there, and I can copy down a couple. So Asana is now going to be uncategorized expense or something to that effect. If I want to change the description and wanted to say, large deposit, I'll just if I could spell, I could use that. And you can see again, right over here as the classic Amalgam sort of functionality, column R flags that what's been synced or what's been edited. I've got the number of my transaction, and also it prompts you for the action that we're going to do. So all of these types of things, if I want to add vendors or add customers, things to that nature, the vendor here might be Emro Furniture. This doesn't necessarily make sense, but just showing you if I want to add for class, okay, well, that's in advertising and marketing. That's going to go into sales as my class. All of those types of things we're able to edit on a bulk nature. And you can see I've edited a handful of different transactions here. They're all different. There's no real alignment to them or any specific sort of rhyme or reason, but you can see I can just go through transactions one by one, or if I wanted to do it in a group nature. And so now we're ready to upload. You can see those 5 that I've edited. They're here ready to go. So if I hit upload, it'll do its normal thing. It'll identify these transactions, it'll match them up within QuickBooks, it'll make those changes, and then those will be posted within QuickBooks. So if I were to log into my QuickBooks account, I could see those updated transactions as is. So again, new tool, Transaction Reclassifier. We just launched it here in the 4th quarter of 2024, but we're pretty excited about it. It's sort of a functionality that you're not getting on the same level directly in QuickBooks. So super powerful, but especially good if you're doing cash-to-accrual adjustments, if you're loading mass quantities of information that need editing, or if you're doing kind of that end of year cleanup or book rebuild. It's a really, really great tool for that. So again, Transaction Reclassifier resource within Amalgam. Give it a try, and would love your feedback as we're refining this and getting it from a beta stage to fully active.